Hey everybody, it is Stephanie from spiritandsagehealing.com and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom with SASH. Today I am going to be talking to you about the act of worrying and what we can do to alleviate worry and how we can change it into an actually positive emotion and how we can change that feeling, that negative feeling of worry, into creating the life we want and manifesting all of our desires and our dreams. So I can start by telling you that myself personally have always been a big worrier my whole life. And I've just started realizing now over the past few years that my worry a lot of the time wasn't even coming from me. As an empath, when I didn't know I was an empath when I was younger, but as an empath, I was picking up other people's feelings and emotions and worry, and I was always worrying about something, and even if it didn't make sense to me, I had that feeling, and it really sticks with you, like right in your heart. It really sticks with you. It's an awful feeling to live like that, always worrying about something. Well, now I know that not to assume that this worry I'm feeling is always connected to me. So I go through a checklist first. Once I start to feel that kind of anxiety or stress or that feeling of worry, I stop and I go in my head through a little checklist. Are my bills paid? Are my kids okay? Is anybody ticked off at me at the moment? Do I have anything really to be worrying about? Or is this something that's coming from an outside source? Most of the time, it's not even my worry, and I can easily let it go once I know that it's not something that's stemming from myself or my issues. It's very easy to kind of just let it go and let it roll off my back. But then there are times where obviously I do catch myself and I am worrying about something that has to do with a situation in my life. And recently, I've started training myself to catch myself right when I start that worry. Because you'll start to worry about anything without even realizing you're doing it. We're just so trained and used to worrying about everything that you sometimes will be worrying, you don't even realize it. So once you catch yourself in that act, and you're like, what, okay, I'm worrying. What can I do to stop this right now? It's so hard. The stress really just, it builds up and it creates havoc in so many other parts of your life. So what I've started doing is I stop, I take a deep breath, I relax, and I say to myself, first of all, no matter what I'm worrying about, this is a useless waste of energy. You are feeding in to the negativity of this worry, and it just makes it bigger and worse, and it snowballs into something so much more than it even is. So you really need to stop and realize that what you're worrying about, you're making worse by worrying. Obviously, I know it's easier said than done. Trust me. I know for a fact and by experience that it's not easy to just stop. But if you take that energy that you're expending into this negative feeling and this negative thought process and this worry, and instead of worrying about it, you say to yourself, no matter what happens, I know everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out for the best. And then you visualize it. Just for 30 seconds, visualize how you want to see the situation you're worrying about turn out. Visualize the outcome that you want to see. Visualize whatever your goal is for this situation, and put that negative energy into that visualization. and breathe. Tell yourself, your self-talk is so important. Tell yourself, worrying is of no use to me. All I have to do is know and believe that everything is going to be okay. I can't tell you how many times in my life I worried and worried about where I would be getting my rent from. Years ago with my kids, they were so little. I was consumed with worry. But you know what? Everything always ended up okay. I'm still sitting here. I'm talking to you because everything was okay. And in the end, everything will be okay. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. So guess what? Take that negative thought, those negative feelings, and turn it into you knowing and believing that everything is going to work out the way you want it to. Because you can manifest that. This year, 2017, is really big for quick manifestations. As soon as you can put that energy, that positive energy out there, it's going to create and manifest into what it is that you need and want. As soon as you can put that powerful, positive intention out into the universe, what you get back is going to be your dreams, your goals, your desires. You can actually manifest that. And this year, it will happen super quick for you. So keep that in mind. Those are just a few of my thoughts for today, for this Wednesday Wisdom with Sash. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you really take this to heart. I think that this video could really help a lot of you, and I love you all. Until next time, see you later.